All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team, go earn your keep. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Young now on 1st down. And that's complete to Gilmore. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time. All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
Throwing on 1st down. Young. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Well, unfortunately, not the result. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10.
Detroit. Here we go now.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it. And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Set. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Leopard.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Nice job. Congratulations, defeating the Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. So the Browns offense ready to go on 1st down and 10.
Let's go. 3-19.
Now a first carry for Isaiah Crowell. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. See you next time. All right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's so... Solo Challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. And now the offense getting set for... 1st and 10.
Good. Watch it now, Barney. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Young. He completes it to Julio Jones. Julio Jones all alone. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock.
Here we go now. Blue landing. Blue landing.
Glennon. And right with it here over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. And now the offense getting ready on second down.
Here we go now. Blue landing. Blue landing.
Now Glennon. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Ray Lewis in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming. And you...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. T.J. Watt, he's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Wheaton with a catch right side. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
everybody. Larry Ridley welcoming you two back.
And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets him 8.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team. And then following through, all the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Lawrence Taylor in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This will be 3rd and 19. Back to throw. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. He's back to throw. And he finds Cook. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. 10 seconds to go. And they'll get the spike off with 6 seconds to go. One final try now for Carr. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Larry Ridley.
So the Cardinals offense ready to go on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And Gresham has it left side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And this will be incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson, and it's 3rd and short. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
They'll look to throw. And he yards through the air and a 1st down. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing now is Palmer. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Palmer to throw. Caught right side, Gresham. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Palmer. This one complete to Gresham. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 14. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. One last shot for Palmer. And this is incomplete, so no miracles here on the final play, and this ball game is over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter.
Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is...
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one caught by Coates. And he'll be knocked down sideways. Looks to be right around the 40. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here's Young, looking to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Looking to throw. Young. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Young, operating from the gun. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
So the inability there to get the two-point conversion sort of leaves the door at least a little bit more ajar.
And puts the onus now on the kickoff team and the defense to make sure they don't give up a big play that puts them in position to lose.
Especially on this kickoff. Got to be careful. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock...
And it coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he'll give it here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This one from 35 yards away. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. A lot of scoring.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. On deck, we've got a great matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. The Steelers take the field here knowing the home crowd is behind them, so they should be plenty motivated to put together a strong performance here tonight. The question is going to be, can this defense avoid giving up the big play? If they can do that, they should have enough to get by. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
To throw is Young. Off play action. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. And to give this time to the tailback. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Throwing now is Taylor. And that is incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Here's Taylor to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Brown. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll go with McCoy. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Flexing his muscle at the 30. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now the Bills will take another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And they give this time to the tailback. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, I know it.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Larry Ridley.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Young on 1st and 10. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Back to throw. Young. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now In this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Young now. From the gun, he'll throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Julio Jones from 6 yards away. And if the Steelers can convert the extra point, they will have the lead. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
And he's got it up and through. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short boot, take it at the 21. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And now here comes Kansas City. Now it's Smith. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up second down. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. The Chiefs on third down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Smith. And this is going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And it's complete to Kelsey. And a loose football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. And down to just 21 seconds now as he spikes it to stop the clock. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Smith. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And they're not able to convert on 4th down.
Those really long field goals, when they are made, they are things of beauty, but there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive, you've got to really keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance.
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
Well,
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. I'm Larry Ridley as we get set to bring you coverage from Madden Ultimate Team. On deck, we've got a great matchup in store between the Detroit Lions and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers come into this one knowing they've got a big challenge ahead of them. This is always a tough place to play as a visiting team, so getting out to a fast start could be imperative to making this crowd as much.
and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Here's Young, throwing on first down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Detroit! Detroit! Let's go! Blue landed! Blue landed! Green 39! Green 39!
On first down, Young. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And they take... And Detroit getting set to go now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And look out, I think he's going to go. The 20, 10, and he takes it back to the house. A fumble. So many times tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. On the return now, here's Keyshawn Martin. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
He was trying to get it to T.J. Jones that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Second down now after the incompletion. Throwing again. Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On first down, it's Stafford. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And now running right through it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Second down, and the offense needing 5 yards.
Green 39! Green 39!
And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, and now he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there from 17 yards out. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
This is fielded. Now on the return. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
Hello, everybody. Larry Ridley welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team.
And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. Now Young on 1st down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. Looking to throw. Young. Time for a break. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Back to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pick up there at 20 yards. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
To throw is Young. To throw on second down. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, Jabril Peppers. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard at the 36.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
One last shot for Kessler. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type offense readies for a first down and 10. Young on first and 10, and nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Young now, throwing again. Caught left side, Gilmore. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Back to throw. Young. And a grab here by Gilmore. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Hurry up, here we go.
Here's Young looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's complete to Gilmore. And he is knocked down from the side. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. He's back to throw. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Murray. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And some big-time hitting going on there. He is knocked to the ground right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 10. They run again with Murray. He's seen a ton of action tonight. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's Brett Kern now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, going into the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. On deck, we've got a great matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. The Steelers enter this one knowing that this game could very well be won or lost down in the trenches. From an offensive perspective, they'll need to keep their quarterback upright to have a chance, and defensively, it's going to be about containing the running game.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join out.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Well, that was a quick hitter drive. They had the huge play to get him down near the goal line, and then they run it in. I don't know that the defense ever had a chance to catch their breath.
A lot of the time now when we see people hit big plays, and each team defines a big play their own way, 10, 15-yard gains. In this case, it was a huge gain. They often want to hurry up and go right away. Keep the momentum going, hit them again, and I think we just saw that there. The second play resulted in pay dirt.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. A first down throw for Mariota. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Lawrence Taylor able to use that strength and get him for a loss of 2. Time starting to run out here in the fourth. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Second down, Mariota. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Lawrence Taylor in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. T.J. Watt in there again as this offensive line is in tatters. 3 sacks in 3 plays. Desperation time. Mariota on fourth down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a handoff looking right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man.
Ridley here in our Orlando studios getting you set.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Solomon Thomas in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
To throw on 2nd down, Young. And it's grabbed by Crockett Gilmore. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Young. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So another big shot dodge there defensively. Now just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. Now Young throwing on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. To throw is Young. Going to throw again. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Young on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep down. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last split. And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. Young now on 1st and 10. And Jones has it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Throwing on 1st down. Young. Jones breaking from the contact. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On 1st and 10, Young. And that's going to be incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually Your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Eric Armstead in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go! 3:19! 3:19!
Here's Young, throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to... Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now Young throwing on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler 1st. To throw is Young on 1st down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
All right, here we go.
Young off the bootleg. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And this is caught at the 8. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with 17 seconds to go in the game. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Now let's go. Green.
Back to throw. Young. This will be caught at about the 5. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Young now to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for Watkins that time, and it's 3rd down. Defensively now, one more play to stop. What are they looking for?
You want to take away their #1 running option that you've scouted and take away their #1 receiver and see if someone else can beat you.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Young. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. up to throw again. And he is into the end zone. No flags. And there may be a play away from winning the football game. Well, they got it, but this just made no sense. And why did they go for two?
I have no answer for you. But fortunately for them, they got it done, so they don't have to answer to us at all.
It's a short kick, taken at the 15. Well, this one, partner, was fun down in the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it.
Welcome in, everyone, to another edition of the NFL and Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
So it is all up to Dan Carpenter. The clock showing just one tick. This for the win. And his kick is good. And the Steelers have won the game. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles.
I'm Larry Ridley in Orlando. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Steelers take the field here knowing the home crowd
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. No. Check. Patriot.
Now Young off the play fake. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guy's going out for...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the 1st down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
To throw is Young, operating from the gun. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long. Young from the gun, he'll throw. That's complete right around the 8. The catch good for 6 yards.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Young now. Gonna throw on 3rd and goal. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Likely the play of the game here. Trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Back to throw. Young.